So, are you bound by astrological influences? The question here is which you? The personal self that you relate to mostly is under the influence of the stars. Because, obviously, just in an anatomical, physical sense, you are part of the system Earth, and you are part of the system, planetary system. You are part of the universal system. You are part of what surrounds you, and you're inseparable from that. Regardless what you may think, that you're special or something, you're not. You're completely woven into a reality that is physical, but it's also energetic. And it does move in its energies. And those energies you're influenced by. Just as simple as it's different whether you're in the shiny sun or you're in the middle of the night. It makes a difference. It makes a biological difference. It makes an emotional difference. So the influence is there. And the energetic cycles, there are many specialists about that who can tell you a lot about it. So your personal self is under that influence. Within that influence, you always have a choice on how to move with that energy. I guess that's basic understanding. It's very low astrology that will tell you, well, the stars are like this, so this is gonna happen. The stars are like this, and what you're gonna do with that is within your own power. How you deal with the energies are energies. How you move energies, how you deal energies. That's what defines you. You as a personal self. The great distraction in going into very, very much into, well, it's fine to study astrology. It's even fine to teach it or to be an astrologer. It's very interesting, and it can it can open up a lot of things, obviously. What is the distraction is when you put your belief and that this is reality. It's the same thing as with earthly life. If you identify with what I see here in the 3D plane, this is reality, you get distracted from something else. And if you identify with, oh, these are the stars and they have this and this and this influence on me, then you also get distracted from the same thing. And what is that? That is what you really are. Your being. and your being isn't bound by the influence of the stars. What you are as a being isn't bound by space and time. And what you are as a being isn't bound by energies. That's very crucial to know, because if we kind of develop energetic sensitivities and ability to see energies or to move in energies, we can easily get trapped in that, because we believe then that our energy body and the energetic influences are the it, while that is just kind of a higher plane of self, a more subtle plane of self. What you are as a being isn't bound by any energy. It isn't bound by any influence. It isn't smaller than the sun and the moon and the earth. It's you, self, that is so tiny, looking up at the stars and, seeing the miracle and the greatness of existence, and sensing the vibration of the moon, and sensing the vibration of the sun. It's a beautiful humbleness. That is given to you when you take the reality of what the stars and their movements really are, and how much bigger they are than you. When you take that in, it will leave you very humble. And in the same time, it will give you a lot of power, because as you move in synergy with whatever energy is predominant in the moment, you will move much more swiftly in your life and much more able in your life than, when you insist on, but I want things to go this way and that way, when the energy of the day or the energy of the time just isn't like that. However, your being, what you really are, isn't in that game. It is absolutely limitless, and it is eternally real. It encompasses everything. That is what you really are. So as you come into the realization of what you really are as a being, astrological influences, as much as energetic influences, don't bind you. You're not beneath movement of the stars and their energies. What happens as you come not just into realization of your being, more into movement of being in the context of yourself here, what happens is that energetical constellation, astrological constellations, energies are kind of vehicles for you as a being to be expressed. Your being is your being, but how your being moves in, let's say, Mercury retrograde, this is like this famous thing where everything goes wrong and everything gets sabotaged or something to make it, without any explanations of that, but if people don't know what that means, Mercury retrograde for your being, that's equally chance to come into form and to express than when all the planets are aligned and it's the highest constellation ever and the greatest universal chance, For your being, that alignment of all planets and that powerful day, that's just another chance to come into form. So for your being to have a self is an opportunity, an ongoing opportunity to come into form. To have a body and to be under the influence of the stars and of their energies is an ongoing opportunity to realize being, realizing in the sense of making being real, making being available on earth. But not just that, more so evolving, you consciousness evolving through the present energy, whichever that is. There's no preferences. Being doesn't have preferences. It's just you who may have preferences. But just look up at the stars. They don't care about your preferences. They just move. Life moves. Energies move. Reality moves. You don't count much in that. Get that? Then you're in a beautiful point. When you believe yourself to be the master of the universe, you're not. What you most deeply are, like the source of where being comes from, that is the master of the universe. That is what creates all the stars, what brings all the energies, what moves all of reality, what plays out this game. That is the owner of everything. That is the power behind and beneath everything. You just get to surrender to that. And it's in that absolute surrender that the beauty, the real beauty and the real meaning of this colorful spectrum of energies that we are bound by in this personal self-existence, that it gets revealed, that the meaning blossoms, that what all of this is meant for really happens. It doesn't just happen on its own. It doesn't just happen because you live a life as a person. It happens when the life of this person surrenders to its own being and to the source of being, to the source of everything. It's then that everything, each part of the everything, each aspect of the everything really means something. Because it really does. Every star has profound meaning. Every radiation of the sun has profound meaning. The movement of the stars, the design of our sky, it's all full of profound meaning. And the mind will not realize its profound meaning. It can realize its functioning, and the deeper mind can realize the energies that are there. But it's really you being within the context of the self, of this mind, and of these feelings, and of this person that can get it. And then it's a magical journey. You're in for something wow, and all the stars are with you, and all the constellations will keep moving that. If you're being that, they will keep moving it, whether they're retrograde or they're forward or they're in any direction, it doesn't matter. All of that is in service of where it comes from. And as you're being that, it serves you, not you, the person that wants something, that likes this energy and doesn't like that energy, not that, but it serves you, the real being, in blossoming, in bringing truth here, in being on earth, under the stars. Beautiful sun and with the beautiful moon and with all of the cycles of day and night and winter and summer and rain and dryness and all there is. It's all meant for you. It's meant for you being.